Well, speaking of switch up, how did you feel about Kanye's comments about, whether, he was still following Christianity or not?
Kanye West. That's what I call him, bro.
Oh, wow.
Straight up.
Oh,
Like,
man.
Straight up,
Why those choice of words, bro? Like, this is the part where Joe Budden is going to be like, man, just keep this nigga away from me. Like, you got to understand the trials of a person who's in a public eye. Now, Kanye, I ain't going to front. Like, it did seem a little egotistical, what he was saying, as far as like, I ain't get an answer, so I ain't rocking with this.
Which is all
it's like I called God and he ain't pick up. I ain't fucking.
Then another part of the interview, he said, I am God. You know what I mean? And And I'm a dude that has been influenced by his music the early music, the college dropout, late registration, graduation days. Influenced by his music. Been there through all the transitions he's gone through. All that stuff is cool, man. When Kanye came over to, like, yo, I'm taking my Christian walk super serious now a few years ago, I was the biggest cheerleader. It's well documented. I still got Instagram posts, like, big up in him and encouraging him. And it's just something that's disappointing when you see that at this point, because you didn't get what you wanted from God when you wanted it, it's automatically like, I mean, you can listen to the music even. The content of the music is back to, he had a part in the interview where he told Ty Dolla $ign, he was like, yeah, I tried to,
get a menage.
I tried to get you to, be like, maybe let's not curse on the album.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But since when, Kanye, are you letting Ty Dolla $ign make the executive decisions on what's happening on this album? Kanye, you know you in charge, bro.
Right.
You know you decide, hey, we recording in Italy today, we're gonna be in Australia tomorrow, then we're gonna be in California the next day. You making all the big decisions. But when it comes to like that type of creative stuff that you know, like, yo, this is you still saying, hey, spiritually, I still got something I'm standing on that I don't want to compromise on this album. You choosing not to do that. So you're not standing on business when it comes to the spiritual side of your life. And when you say those type of things, like, I am God and just all this type of stuff, man, brother, you sounding like a clown. And that doesn't mean that I don't still love you. I can still love you, but I can also acknowledge that, yeah, you on some clown business right now. And you're influencing, this is the best part, you're influencing millions of people. We really see how influential Kanye is right now because he's going #1 independently. So it's not the machine anymore. He is the machine.
Right.
When you have that type of influence, you got to be extra careful what it is you're pushing out there. My college students that I teach, my class I designed is called The Intersection of Hip Hop and Social Change, right? So we talk about how hip hop has been and can be used in the future to make real social change. They love when they come in class and they talking about Carnival, right? Kanye's the new song that just hit #1, and he bragging on that and everything. I look at like, you're bragging on the stats that the song has achieved. In the interview, he said, that's my FU moment to the industry, is I got a #1 independently without y'all. Cool. But it's not about what you do in life. When you a man of God, it's about how you do it. Satan could elevate people too. The devil could be like, oh, I'm gonna let you be #1 because what you talking about in this song is making me look good. All the things that I want the world to be infatuated with, all the gluttony, all the negativity, all the disrespecting this, all of the, you doing my work for me, so I'll elevate you to #1. He did the same thing with Jesus, brought him to the mountaintop. I can give you all this. Jesus had the wherewithal to be like, nope, I'm good. Not if it's coming from you. But with Kanye at this point, I watched the whole interview. You bragging on numbers at this point. You bragging on how much money you able to make. Brother, at what point do you realize that just making money in and of itself does not make you like a person that we all need to be like looking up to? And then you talking about, and I'm showing y'all we can make our bag without without the system.
Okay,
bro, Cat's been doing that. You
you
ain't first to doing that.
No pun intended, but not on the level of Kanye. No pun intended. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Go.
The bragging. We watched a lot of companies pull out. Pause. and try to sink this man financially. I think that's his aha moment towards those people. Just saying, if he's talking to anybody, he's probably talking about that. You dig what I'm saying? And that's an accomplishment to be respected. Like, y'all stopped me. I mean, companies that's like Adidas, you name the whole list of them. Like, you look at the shit that he went through or the shit that he put himself through. Because I know MECC was about to follow up like that. Self-inflicted issues. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
The worst kind.
Right.
He was right.
But to still see him experience some sort of success, which for most of us, we didn't believe was possible without partnering with, the majors and all that stuff. We look at someone like Nipsey Hussle, who preached independence his whole career, but at some point, he conformed and took the deal. You dig what I'm saying? And then we've seen that with a whole bunch of different artists. Wiz Khalifa, Style. I mean, these are just the people Dame was naming off that he was working with independently, and that was the goal. And behind his back, according to him, they took the deal. Right. So the bragging part, that's not it. I gotta ask, why say he's on some clown shit rather than, I'm gonna pray for you, brother?
Damn, he laughed at it. He laughed at it.
I could still pray for you and acknowledge that in this moment, with this huge public platform and the way that you jumping out there, and at this point, brother, like, that's disrespectful to act like, well, God ain't answer my prayers on my time, so, it is what it is. I got issues with Jesus and I am God. I can't get that out of my head, brother. Like, that ain't cool. That's clown behavior. And everybody could call it what they want and they could say, oh, that's being this or that's being that. Like, Kanye is also very aware of how to manipulate the media. Kanye been doing this.
We put that on him.
Say, brother, time out.
Put that
time
on
out.
him. I gotta be honest.
No.
Can I be honest?
No. Well, yes, you can. But
I have to be honest.
But I'm about to come through with the sledgehammer. Watch
People
this.
that I know,
all right,
who've worked closely with him,
yeah,
have testified to me. No, there's really a problem there.
Okay.
You think mentally?
Okay.
There's really a problem there.
Kanye knew when Hurricane Katrina hit my city, you heard me? That was my city. I lost everything in that.
Right.
Kanye knew when he got on TV, I'm about to take this moment and I'm about to make this moment into a George Bush doesn't care about black people moment. Because this moment right here, this is gonna clearly command a lot of attention. It's gonna make me.
Do you feel like it was diabolical or not, and it wasn't a good intention behind it?
I feel like it was probably a mixture. Because part of what Kanye...
It can't be a mixture.
It can definitely be a mixture.
You can get two results from the same thing. I think he said what he felt.
Right. But you can't. But you can't have the intention to do good by doing that.
You can have the intention of doing what you want to do, and then the results are going to be what the results are.
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily have an intention.
But you still have to look at the root.
Foul or positive.
If the root is, I'm gonna be a truth speaker, and I'm gonna tell y'all what's actually going on,
or what I think is going
on. I'm gonna do this so that I can garner attention.
Two things can be true at the same time.
I mean, in his defense, being a rapper is about garnering attention. If you're a rapper and you can't garner attention, then
you useless.
You're irrelevant.
Right.
So Kanye has been masterful his whole career at being that dude that got a chip on his shoulder that nobody wanted to hear him rap. And when he get around you, he gonna speak. Y'all saw the documentary, the Genius documentary. He rapping for everybody in the studio.
Nobody cared.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But he's going above and beyond to be like, all right, I'm gonna figure out how to get their attention. And once I get it, I'm gonna keep it in a way that nobody else has ever been able to keep it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like one of the traits of the Christ that we follow is to be humble. And it's humility. You know what I mean? Man. That's not being exhibited.
So I gotta ask, are you of the same cloth as Kanye?
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.